When his girlfriend is kidnapped by an aging supervillain, Noah and his roommate Cody must unite a team of unorthodox superpowered citizens to not only rescue the girl, but stop the villain's plans of world domination. In Nobody's Hero, the latest novel from your boy Crypto Comics and the Lost Library. Available right now in digital and print form on Amazon.com. Hello, all you beautiful people in WebTown, and welcome back to Marvelous Malibu March right here on Crypto Comics. And today we are going to check out the remainder of the first series of Nightman from the Ultraverse. You know, normally I would say we're going to deep dive. I did the deep dive for you because Crypto loves you. He cares about you. He wants to make sure you have only the best comics in your collection. And I don't want you to suffer horribly. I don't want you to suffer through this. This is irredeemable. This comic book series is really irredeemable. Good art, good cover art. I won't deny that. That issue where he fights, I think it's the first issue, where he fights the transgender guy who's stealing people's faces and wearing them like he's a tranny Leatherface. I think that, to me, like, that is by far the best issue of Nightman that I've read. And this was, he's just playing jazz, and then this creature shows up, and it's not a creature, it's a person. And he follows them like this Phantom of the Opera type of a thing going on here in this story. He finds them about to experiment on these women and steal their adrenaline, which is what he does. He steals the adrenaline from dying people and creates an elixir to keep him alive through time. And, you know, of course, they get in this fight, right? And he rips the mask off, and big surprise. Oh, it's not a guy, it's a girl. It's Rita, the girl he was interested in at the club. Oh my gosh. And then he goes home and he talks on his pirate radio station. He's got a pirate radio station going on in the San Francisco area, and people love it. They love listening to the Nightman. Nightman number 1. Know ye all by these presents that the Nightman number 1, being my favorite of the comics I bought this week, has been named the Bruce Jackson Comic of the Week for the week of October 28th, 1993. It's like a guy who just gives away these little things, but he gets them printed in the comics. This is a good little write-up on Firearm here by James Robinson, teasing future issues. I enjoyed this. And this just continues with this chick. It's like good art, really good coloring. I like the coloring in these. It does get wonky at one point, but this is really solid. Just the story is god-awful. I don't know what to tell you. It's like kiddie stuff. It looks good. It looks dark and moody and brooding. But it's like kiddie stuff, and oh, she's a witch. Oh, look, and now look what's gonna happen. He's actually gonna fight a werewolf. You didn't see that coming, did you? Yeah. A purple werewolf. He's gonna fight a purple werewolf, okay? So Furry's dream come true right here, this Nightman. Yeah. I can't do it. And then we've seen this guy in the Ultraverse in the past. It's terrible. Look at this. Good art. Good art. I'm putting, you know, Food Hammer did the coloring on this one. There's a few colorists. Shit right here. It's unbelievable. And then there's this like giant flashback sequence to Knights and oh look. Oh, he's knocked unconscious. Oh, he's getting It's like in modern Marvel comics where they got the idea. Let's just make it the same pages over and over again. We don't have to redraw it. Good idea. Let's do that. Whatever. And then you have the hostile takeover, which we have talked about in the past when Newware took over Ultratech. Spoiler alert, right? And this is the solution. If I had to keep, you know, a couple, 3 issues of this, I'd keep issue number 1 because it was good. And I'd keep this one just because it's part of the crossover. But, man, and the art got weaker in here. Totally changed. I don't understand why. Why did they have to do this? Holtz. What's this guy's name? The artist. The artist is not gonna get. Oh, here we go. Kyle Holtz, or Hotz. Kyle Hotz. You did a good job on this, Kyle.
Too bad that the story's nothing to write home about. And guess what? Oh, she's back. And he's got this whole thing with this witch chick. Just, it's crap. This whole book. I went through this whole thing for you guys. The only issue I'm skipping here is issue 14, because that has to do with the Rafferty saga, which we're going to get to later in the year here on Crypto Comics. A jester, right? Yeah, literally. They go to the opera. Him and his dad go to the opera, and the jester is doing his thing at the opera. Look, a cover by Mike S. Miller. Check him out on the Blacklist Universe here on YouTube. He is the creator of Lone Star and I don't know what else. The Meganificent Seven, I think that was called, maybe. But yeah, Mike S. Miller drew this in the very early stages of his career. And interestingly enough, this is the only good issue after issue 1. And it's because it deals with his grandfather who's dying. And I don't necessarily care for the art style, but the story was interesting. And the grandfather absolutely admires Nightman, but I'm sure he brings honor to his family. Unlike you, Johnny. What? What are you talking about? My nurses talk all the time about my big shot grandson, the great Johnny Domino. I tell him, I say, you want to see a great man? You look to my father. He worked till the day he died. He raised 6 sons, 6 Domingos. And not a one of us ever felt the need to hide our real name. Is that what this is all about? My name? I've told you 100 times. Using the last name Domino is just good show business. And that makes it all right? To sell your birthright for money? Oh, come on, Grandpa, that's not fair. No, I'm disappointed in you. And so, like, this little personal relationship here, that's what I like. It's not too soapy. I don't want it soapy like the first season of Daredevil on Netflix, where he just lays on Rosario Dawson's couch and just cries while she stitches him up. I couldn't get past episode 3. I couldn't. I just couldn't. This art is old school. Not really my style. Maybe it's the coloring that's bothering me. I like it here, though. I like the simpler colors on this. And then Nightman shows up and, of course, takes it off. Grandpa, merciful God, please forgive me. It's okay. I just want you to know the truth, Gramps. And then no matter what, I love you. I love you too, little Johnny. And I'm so proud of you. Don't ever forget that. You know, I like that nice little personal thing. Something more intimate for a superhero to go through. This is a beautiful cover. Beautiful cover. Don't ask me who it's by. I don't know. And it's just, this just keeps going. And it keeps going. And then Deathmask, the guy that steals the faces, shows back up, but he just wears a mask through the whole thing, and there's no plot. It's just running around in the amusement park fighting each other. And so, yeah, I went all the way through issue 21. There are 2 more issues after this that are firmly rooted in Marvel history now because Loki showed up. And that's all going to come into play this month during this marvelous Malibu March. But they're hard to find. I didn't have them. I'm glad I don't have them. I'm glad that I can get rid of this entire collection of comics. This was a huge waste of time and energy. And I like you people. And I don't want you to waste your time reading crappy Nightman comic books. Jeez, this was worse than Sludge. This was worse than Mantra. Mantra's pretty bad, but this is not good, guys. This is not good. And I'm sad to say that we're gonna have to talk about Nightman in the future, but he might make a change. There's supposed to be a change coming up in the future, and I don't want to say any more than that because we're still continuing this incredible, extravagant journey through the Ultraverse, and we have gone from the beginning, the roots of the Ultraverse, and we are going to go to the very ends of the Ultraverse here on Crypto Comics as time goes by. Now, if you would much rather prefer to read something that is better than Nightman, way better than Nightman, way better than Sludge, check out my brand new superhero book. Available on Amazon. It's called Nobody's Hero.
Hey, if you like the videos we make here at Crypto Comics, please consider picking up my newest superpowered novel, Nobody's Hero, available in digital and print form on Amazon.com.